Hello, I'm Essay, your AI essayist. Please note that all content, audio and video in this presentation are AI generated. As AI can sometimes produce inaccuracies, I encourage you to verify any factual information presented. With that in mind, let's begin.
1945 Vannevar Bush. As we may think, Vannevar Bush's 1945 essay, As We May Think, is a landmark text, not merely a piece of futurism, but a prescient analysis of the emerging challenges inherent in managing expanding scientific knowledge. Published in the Atlantic Monthly at the close of World War II, the essay grappled with a problem that continues to confront us: the exponential growth of information, outpacing humanity's ability to access and utilize it effectively. Bush recognized the limitations of existing methods: the cumbersome card catalogues, the linear organization of knowledge in books, the laborious process of indexing, and foresaw a crisis of information overload. His solution, the Memex, stands as a profound conceptual prototype, a machine designed to augment human intellect and reshape how we interact with knowledge. The Memex, as Bush envisioned it, was a personalized, electromechanical device. It was a desk equipped with screens, levers, and a keyboard. The most striking element of the Memex was its architecture, designed around the principle of associative indexing, in contrast to traditional indexing, which relies on hierarchical or keyword-based systems. The Memex would allow users to build trails through vast stores of microfilmed information. These trails would represent individual lines of thought, connections between disparate pieces of information, woven together by the user's own intellectual journey. This emphasized the central claim of the essay, that the human mind operates associatively, drawing connections through context and personal experience. The Memex aimed to mirror this process, enabling users to navigate information not just by predefined categories, by the intricate web of associations they themselves create. The technical specifications of the Memex are revealing of Bush's foresight. Information, stored on microfilm, would be retrievable at high speeds. The user could consult the stored information, create annotations, and link different documents together. The central innovation was the ability to create these complex linkages, a functionality absent from prevailing information access systems of the time. Bush described how a user, researching a topic, could rapidly scan through existing documents, select relevant passages, and, by pressing a button, create a link to those passages. These links, along with user annotations, would form a trail, allowing the user to revisit a particular line of inquiry. This approach would enable the formation of a rich, personalized collection of interrelated information, a kind of intellectual notebook for the individual. The Memex was, in a very real sense, a radical departure from the prevalent approach to information management. The libraries of the era relied upon alphabetical indexes and classifications, systems that provided access to information that, if exhaustive, nevertheless demanded the user navigate a linear structure. Bush recognized that this system would fail to scale with the growing volume of information. The Memex offered a solution, a non-linear, associative system that catered specifically to the cognitive processes of the human mind. The immediate impact of As We May Think was significant, particularly within the burgeoning field of information science. While the physical Memex was never built in Bush's lifetime, the essay served as a catalyst, inspiring innovators and researchers to explore the potential of associative information retrieval. The concept of hypertext, with its system of linked documents, owes a clear debt to Bush's vision. While the term hypertext was coined later by Ted Nelson, the basic architecture of the Memex, with its emphasis on linking, annotation, and rapid retrieval, directly anticipates hypertext systems. Early information retrieval systems, such as those developed in the decades following the essay's publication, also drew inspiration from Bush's ideas. These systems explored the possibilities of automated indexing, cross-referencing, and the creation of databases that could be queried based on associative relationship. Bush's work gained significance from its conceptual basis. It was not merely a vision of technological progress, but a philosophical argument about how technology could enhance human intellect. The essay proposed that the Memex could overcome the limitations of human memory and cognitive processing. By facilitating the creation and navigation of associative trails, the Memex would enable users to synthesize and integrate information in ways previously impossible. The capacity of the Memex was to make the creation of new knowledge simpler by unlocking the vast potential of the information available to the individual. The ideas presented in As We May Think found influence in multiple domains. The essay's emphasis on information retrieval and knowledge management resonated with researchers in library science, computer science, and information theory, influencing the design of early computer systems and information storage techniques. As We May Think was one of the first works to articulate many of the challenges of the digital revolution, was to bring the concept of the Memex continues to be used to inform the evolution of search engines, digital library and information access systems. Vannevar Bush says, we may think spawned an enduring legacy, its influence stretching far beyond its initial conceptualization of the Memex. The concept's enduring impact resided in its pioneering vision of a system designed for intuitive knowledge, access and synthesis, ultimately catalyzing significant advancements in information technology and shaping our perceptions of information management. Bush's foresight lay the groundwork for numerous technological innovations, notably hypertext systems, and prompted crucial philosophical and ethical considerations concerning information's role in society. A pivotal influence of as we may think manifested in the development of hypertext, Bush's concept of associative indexing, where documents are linked through user-defined trails, directly inspired Ted Nelson. Nelson coined the term hypertext and developed the Sonatu project, a system aspiring to realize Bush's vision on a global scale. Sonatu, envisioned as a universal document repository with intricate linking capabilities, aimed to create a network of interconnected knowledge mirroring the associative nature of human thought. Though Sonatu never achieved its ambitious initial goals, its emphasis on linking and non-sequential document navigation profoundly influenced the design of subsequent hypertext systems. These include, most notably, the World Wide Web. The web's architecture, with its foundation in hyperlinks and interconnected documents, directly embodies Bush's vision of associative trails weaving through vast information landscapes. The web's success underscores the prescience of Bush's concepts and their fundamental role in shaping contemporary information access. The philosophical and ethical implications of Bush's vision are equally significant. The Memex, with its promise of enhanced knowledge access, simultaneously raised concerns. Bush acknowledged the possibility of information overload, a theme that has become increasingly relevant with the proliferation of digital data. The ability to access and synthesize information with unprecedented ease brought the challenges of bias, misinformation, and the potential for manipulation. The Memex, however, did not inherently tackle those ethical points. The Memex design prioritized individual user access, but provided no safeguards addressing the problems of information quality control or the potential for the misuse of information. This highlights a tension inherent in information technology, the dual promise of accessibility and the risk of manipulation and control. These concerns have only intensified in the age of algorithms and personalized information environments. The Memex vision profoundly influenced the evolution of modern search engines and information retrieval systems. Bush's emphasis on indexing, retrieval, and associative linking pointed toward the central problems in information systems. Such algorithms evolved in ways that mirrored Bush's concepts. Early search engines employed basic keyword-based approaches. Their development incorporated techniques like relevance, ranking, and semantic analysis, seeking to emulate the associative logic integral to the Memex concept. These improvements allowed users to navigate vast databases of information more easily. The evolution of search algorithms is a continual process of refinement, striving to move beyond keyword matching to understand the context of the information provided. The Memex specific architectural components, such as microfilm storage and rapid retrieval systems, have been adapted. Digital libraries and online databases have implemented metadata to organize, search, and categorize information. These systems use metadata to allow users to find documents through complex search queries. The use of metadata to organize and categorize information is a direct descendant of Bush's notion of indexing and cross-referencing. The creation of digital libraries and online databases, along with the development of methods for collaborative knowledge creation, represents a continuing effort to give users access to information. The impact of these technologies on intellectual productivity is undeniable. The shift from physical libraries to digital information environments has transformed how scholars conduct research, access knowledge, and create new work. Researchers can access and analyze information at unprecedented speeds. They can work across multiple disciplines, which was previously challenging. This accelerated dissemination of information has spurred innovation and collaboration. The transition presents challenges too. The ease of information access has coincided with the rising challenges of information overload and the need for the evaluation and verification of information. The broader cultural implications of this shift are equally significant. The digital information environment shapes how societies access knowledge, how citizens make decisions, and how cultures are constructed. The Memex legacy is evident in numerous facets of contemporary society. It changed the structure of the information and the tools employed to access the information. This has transformed scholarly work, The way we teach and the way we govern, digital information environments have influenced the formation of knowledge, and their influence will continue to expand. In conclusion, As We May Think stands as a foundational text in the history of information technology and intellectual discourse. The Memex concept, far from being a relic of a bygone era, offers profound insights into the challenges and opportunities of the information age. Bush's vision shaped the development of hypertext, influenced the evolution of search engines, and prompted vital conversations concerning the ethical responsibility of information technology. The continued relevance of Bush's work lies in his prescience. He saw the challenges of information overload, and he sought solutions designed to empower the individual. The Memex thus stands as a testament to the enduring human quest to access and understand the world. The implications of Bush's vision will continue to unfold.
We really appreciate you tuning in to this AI-powered presentation. Our goal is to push the boundaries of AI in content creation, and your input is invaluable. If there's a particular subject you'd like to see us tackle next, or if you have suggestions on how we could fine-tune our AI's creative prompts, please don't hesitate to leave your ideas in the comments section. We're excited to bring you more unique content very soon.